You cannot tell me that these two doctors are not connected. They have both been warning us about the exact same thing and are now being silenced because of it. Listen to these next two clips very carefully.
The problem there is that if you figure out a way to help patients heal, and that way doesn't include a pill or a surgery, well, then the hospital and the doctor are in big trouble.
This next clip is actually a perfect example of what he was talking about, because this doctor has actually been shunned by the medical industry for giving us information just like this.
I'm going to share with you the absolute best vitamin for arthritis, and I'm not talking about vitamin D. Vitamin D is great, but there's something else that's amazing. I stumbled on this by accident. I was taking this vitamin. I never took it before. Go to sleep, wake up, and I just noticed like all this stiffness that I would normally have because of all the injuries to my spine. It's like someone to put WD-40 in my joints. I'm like, why am I feeling so loose? So I'm like, oh, I took that vitamin, specifically in the mitochondria, and it's a precursor to this molecule called NAD. NAD is kind of a helper molecule for turning food into energy like ATP. And NAD is involved in over 400 different genes, so it's a really important molecule.
After hearing this, I went down a rabbit hole learning all about NAD, and I found out that this is actually what the celebrities call the fountain of youth, because NAD is actually one of the most important molecules found in the human body, and it's involved in almost every single bodily process, including aging. And as we get older, we actually lose 60% of our body's NAD, especially between the ages of 30 and 60, and this is what causes fine lines, wrinkles, sagging skin, low energy, mental fogginess, and yes, even inflammation and aching around the joints. But like he said, we can actually replenish our NAD levels by taking this vitamin, and paired with certain antioxidants, we can actually raise our NAD levels back to what they were in our 20s. I found a supplement called an NAD booster that not only contains the vitamin he was talking about, which is NR or nicotinamide riboside, but it also contains an antioxidant called resveratrol, which has been shown to help with absorption, meaning the more of this vitamin we can actually get into our cells, the more NAD we produce. I checked the reviews, and not only were so many people reporting that they looked more youthful, but that they felt more youthful physically and mentally. But because this brand Roos Research is essentially just a